So, I'm going to start with some announcements first, because I wrote these down. First.
Shout out to our sponsor.
First, I have to retcon something. Tyler's musket is not a musket, it's a pistol. Alright.
Okay, there we go.
I gave up on doing achievements. I think I said that. But
Yep.
Tyler was nice enough to make an achievement page on the wiki. So if you want to...
Yeah, we have a wiki.
Yeah, there's a wiki.
For some reason.
But keep in mind, it's not spoiler free for past and future. So
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff on
You-
there.
you
a lot of
gotta-
spoilers.
you gotta navigate those waters safely. There's
If
also
you
a
actually
subreddit. So if you want to
You can
go
discuss-
put stuff on there,
You can discuss
feel free.
all your favorite parts of the podcast.
Tell
and
us
talk
your
about how
favorite
bad it is.
characters.
Talk about how bad it is.
Make some stupid memes. Alright.
Yep, post all the memes.
Also, I got an email from Matthew Pablo who was like, "Hey, you should use my music," and so I'm gonna do that. Go look at his thing. Yeah.
Check out
His
music
boob tube.
again.
Obviously, there's members missing again. Maybe they'll just stay dead. Who knows? Also, I got really bored, so I wanted to start making just lore videos about the crime. So I might do that.
Do it.
I might make a
Make a
separate
top 10
channel
video.
though. You know, we'll see.
Make a top 10 video.
All right.
or something.
That's unless anyone else has anything to say. That's all I got. Yeah, you got something to say?
No, I did this.
All right. Here we go. Previously,
I don't know if you need that.
I don't know. I'll take it.
Or either of these.
Yeah. Oh, you keep that one.
Okay.
You calm down.
Previously, on the Adventures of the Frontier, 5 random adventurers just kind of rolled up to the city of Chilicu, and they hung out there, and then they traveled on to the giant city of Gelaibu City, and there they hung out for a little bit. Two of them were arrested for murdering guards
Not my
over
fault.
cabbage.
It's not my fault.
Keep saying that every time.
I'm innocent.
They were freed and bonded to
Binded.
Buzz and Vin.
Binded.
Bonded.
Binded.
Bound.
Bound.
Yeah, bound.
Yeah. Bonded.
Well, that
Bonded with
bonded
me.
is past tense. Bound is.
Yeah, because it was past tense.
Yeah.
It's not happening
I don't
now.
know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Well, it was like we were magically.
Yeah, you were magically bound. Fine.
Okay.
There.
With sticky
Yeah.
glue.
Whatever floats your boat.
It was pretty sticky.
And then they went to a library, got some books. They met the map guy, Gabe Rael, and got his swell map.
Handsome.
They were tasked by the king to go complete a list of chores, I guess you could say. Then they were invited to a party where
Some stuff went down.
a major political figure, the mayor of Staffanport, was assassinated. And the king tasked them to figure it out, and they locked down the Crimson Cathedral with everyone who was invited to the party. And that's kind of where we left off there. If you want the map, this is the one Gabe gave you.
Oh yeah, right.
So,
I didn't know they had highlighters.
shut up! It's for expediency's sake. Alright. So coming back in, the king has just tasked you with investigating the murder, seeing if anyone at the party could be responsible. Serzo also bound Anna's character, Scarlet, to you guys, so she's there as well. Yeah. Alright. I'm the king right now, if it wasn't clear.
Okay.
I'd appreciate that you look into this. I've locked down the cathedral. No one will leave until this is solved. I need you to find who could have been responsible, and if no one here was, I could understand that, but please. It seems weird to trust you all, but that's kind of... Don't do that. That's kind of my last-ditch measure here. So, I ask you in the most humblest way to please ask questions of everyone, and I mean everyone. And he kind of
Did you do it?
looks up and
No.
kind of motions to Surzo, who's to his left and kind of distracted right now. He's like, "Thank you. I will pay you handsomely if you find anyone, and even if you don't, I will thank you."
Okay.
Also, side note, I forgot to mention this. You found poison on the arrow.
Oh yeah, the
And-
lime green poison.
Yeah, what's the
Was it-
message?
Yeah, was it you who found the message?
No.
I did.
You found the message.
But and he tucked it away without
yeah,
showing
and
anybody.
it was
Yeah.
yes, it was about the Court of Secrets, which
Remind me what it said.
I believe it said the Court of Secrets, like they did it.
Yeah, court master or something like
Yeah, the master of the court sends his regards or something like that. But
You're welcome!
I'm really sorry about this, but
I will have. He kind of snaps his fingers twice, and your good pal Woodstock appears.
Yeah, he
And he's
is.
like, Woodstock will take you to the rooms and help you investigate the threats.
threats?
I appreciate this. I don't know who did it. It could have been anyone. For all I know, it could have been my mother. She's very mean.
Definitely.
Is there
She abused me as
anyone
a
we can
child.
automatically rule out besides yourself and Woodstock here?
Well, I don't want to be sarcastic, but you could probably pretty easily rule out Sovereign Gaivos. Because he's dead.
Fair point, fair point.
Wow.
Just my character.
Wow, Mr. King.
Wait a
So insightful.
It was a suicide.
You're saying Woodstock's mom is probably dead.
No, it's the king's mom. Woodstock's mom's way dead, let's be honest.
She was like a witch.
Oh, Woodstock's on his way there.
Yeah, Woodstock is...
He's just trying to get
Towards
into
you.
heaven.
That's his plan. He comes up, he goes, "Follow me, come on. Who would you like to look into first? Is there any preference you have?"
Let's look into the court master.
Who?
The court master.
Do you mean Archmage Serzo?
Yes.
He's our judge for the court.
Yeah, let's look into him.
Serzo's right over there, if you
Why him?
didn't know. It was him.
Wait. Is the king still here?
Yeah, the king's
Yeah.
still here. So is Serzo. If that wasn't clear.
Why him?
No. Can I
got a gut feeling.
beckon the king to me and try to have a private conversation with
You're
him?
still kind of fearful of him, but sure.
I'm like,
Mr. King, sir!
and out of earshot of everybody else, can I ask him what interrogation methods we can use?
Sure. What is it you want, little one?
I was wondering, what how are we going to be able to gather information? Can we use physical force? Can we mentally mess with them?
I don't care how you get it as long as you get results. I would caution you not to outright attack members, because most of them are high-ranking government figures,
Does make sense.
but if it comes to that...
Okay.
We'll just chop off a couple
Thanks. And I go back to the group.
Alright. So where are y'all heading?
I don't know.
Talk to the court.
Let's go to the court
Yeah.
master.
Yes, Serzo?
Court
Yeah,
judge.
like-
Yo,
Yes,
Serzo.
Yo, Serzo, come here.
What is it?
Interrogate.
I wasn't trained to do this.
Weird
What
interrogate.
do you want?
Mr. Serzo, do you have any information on the recent death that we have just witnessed?
I don't know if you were paying attention, but I was right next to the stage watching it as everyone else. And I don't mean to demean or patronize you, but I don't think it was myself.
Don't think?
You know!
Mystery solved.
No, it wasn't me.
Did you hire anybody to do it?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Can I make an insight check?
Buzz Lightyear leaves.
Head into the bathroom.
Did you notice anything in particular?
I got a
I noticed that
14.
it should be almost impossible for anyone to shoot an arrow from, I don't know, a 350-foot tall building. Where did they shoot it from?
He seems confused and off, but not in a like suspicious way, more like, why are you questioning me way. You know?
Okay. You idiots, why are you questioning me?
Boy.
Okay. Okay, well, I asked him how he thinks someone could have shot an arrow from that high.
Well, I hate to say it, but my first guess would be they were riding something. Perhaps a wyvern of sorts.
But wouldn't we have heard the wing beats?
It's possible, yes, but I don't know. There's quieter than others. Hey.
Okay. What about magical means?
It's possible they could have teleported an arrow, perhaps. Unlikely, but I wouldn't rule it out.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
And he kind of beckons you closer.
And I lean in.
Do you have that poison?
What poison?
The poison that you took from the tip of the arrow.
Maybe.
If you get time, there's a person I would suggest you show that to.
And who might that be if the said poison was in my possession?
His name is Bouge. He is an alchemist here at the cathedral, and he resides in the dungeon where you spent a day or so.
Would I recognize him if I saw him?
Probably not.
Okay.
And then he kind of backs away and starts walking.
Have a good day now.
And Woodstock comes back. He's like,
Yeah. Is there anyone else that we should look into before I just bring you around to the guests?
Hold on, let me think. Who's that woman that Peter was,
Sarah?
yeah.
He's totally not Sarah.
It's spelled that way.
Or you want to look into Acolyte Sarah?
Yes, please. You're right there.
Yes.
All his bones cracking.
I coughed and my diaphragm broke. Sorry.
That doesn't sound too good.
I can take you to Sarah.
Okay, well, let's go.
And he starts shimmying down the way up to the closet where the elevator is.
Mm-hmm.
And he leads you all on.
Oh, Sarah. Let's see. Guess that should be 4.
And he thinks for a second, and then you guys were on the tallest point, so it's just it's going down.
Am I with him?
Yes,
Yeah.
all of you.
I think
Unless you
everybody's-
didn't want to.
Yeah.
I just want to stay and drink cocktail.
Okay.
There's this interesting looking lime green one I was thinking about.
Stops. He opens up the door.
Her apartment should be this way.
And he leads you down a very windy corridor that splits into a T.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes the right side, leads you about 3 doors down before pointing to one of the wooden doors.
It's this one.
I, politely knock.
Who is it?
It's me!
Who?
Me!
You
Who?
can't just say it's me.
It's me.
I'm against all it's
My
me's.
name's Violet Shadowleaf, and I have a couple questions for you about the recent murder of our, Mayor Staffanport.
Your name sucks.
Okay. And after a few seconds, the door handle jiggles, and this tall blonde-haired woman opens the door.
Peter's hearing this. Peter's hearing this in his head.
Yes, how can I help you?
As you are aware, the mayor of Staffen. May I come in?
I guess so. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you could cut it.
Okay.
Like, very hesitantly.
I promise I'm not gonna try to kill you.
Thank you.
This guy seems suspicious, but I don't think he did it. It's like Scooby-Doo, you know, everyone seems like they did do it.
Actually.
Good try. Okay, so as I was saying, you're aware of the recent death of the mayor of Staffanport. I was just
Listen, little one, I don't know how much you know, but I'm on the Council of Calm with Sovereign Gaivos. I'm very aware of what has just happened. I knew him well, as do we all, most of us.
Who did it?
I don't know. Some outside group or person, I would assume.
Did he have any enemies?
Plenty, there's plenty of people who blame him for the massacre that happened in Staffanport, and plenty who don't approve of his policies, but I don't know if that merits an assassination.
Is there
What's
anyone
this
that-
massacre you speak of?
Well, around 15 or so years ago in Staffanport, a shadow group that no one knows who they were hired to kill a lot of important members of Staffanport and to steal certain artifacts that they owned.
How long
Violent
ago was
was
this?
this. Oh, between 12 and 15 years, I can't quite place it.
Anyone that would be willing to kill him?
I'm sure the families blame him for it. I certainly don't. It wasn't him. He didn't hire anyone. But I could see how certain families of people would be impartial to his actions, perhaps meriting an assassination.
Which families?
Oh. There were a lot.
Billy's, the Bobs,
Let
the
me-
Joes.
Let me see if I can place any. There were the...
Quick, think of some names.
Gotta pull out that name generator.
There were the Ambers, the Gobbins, if I remember correctly, and the Rogars off the top of my head. That's all I remember.
Interesting.
Violet's like really quiet for all of this.
Super triggered.
Is there any way I could help you besides that?
Do you know where all these families are resident?
Water resident.
Well,
The majority of them are dead.
well, the Ambers were completely wiped out except for one. I believe the father survived. I forgot what I said for the second one, but I'm pretty sure
It
they
started
all
with a
died.
G.
Yeah,
Like they
they're dead.
Good.
They're all dead. As for the Rogars, I believe there was 3 of them that survived.
Alright,
Sounds about right.
do you know where we can find them?
I couldn't. The father of the Ambers, he worked at a temple in Solgrade for a very long time afterwards, but he left a few years ago, and I don't know where. And the Rogars have been off the map since then.
Okay, well.
I have a quick question.
Yes, how can... Yes.
So the arrow was shot from above.
Yes.
Which,
seemingly,
since we were on the
tallest tower
yeah.
in the world.
Highest
Right.
room of the tallest tower.
how do you think that it could have been shot?
Oh. To be perfectly honest, and I know this will sound crazy coming from the leader of all the churches in Soulgrade, but I presume there was some form of divine intervention in some way.
With a black arrow. You killed it.
Okay.
Elijah gets all this. He's from Soulgrade.
Yep.
Who do you like? If out of all of the guests here, do you think any of them would have been angry enough at the mayor to murder him?
I hate to expose my fellow members of the council, but I wouldn't say they weren't responsible. As for everyone else, I wouldn't see them.
So much for the council of calling.
That was a vague answer.
I mean, the Lord and Lady Brack, Everett, probably.
It's familiar.
To be honest, I hate to do this, but Zoranda and Onmus weren't here, so it's
Where
slightly possible it could have been them.
do you think they would have been?
Well, as of I know, they are back in Soulgrade, working with the council as we attended this gala.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working with the rest of the council.
Yes.
Alright. I say we should look into all of these peeps.
I say we start with the Amber father.
I don't know where he is.
Oh, we can ask around, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
I'm sure too.
Or we could just start with the court people who didn't come.
Okay.
Because we could probably find those people a lot easier.
Well,
Okay.
you'd have to travel to Soulgrade,
Nah,
which is about 2 weeks.
Wow.
it's thousands of miles
A
away.
week, 2 weeks, just for
Anybody got a
ask them couple
teleportation spell?
I don't.
Yeah,
We just take the flying card.
Steal it!
well, thank you for your time.
Oh yes, of course.
Acolyte.
Yes.
Yes!
And Woodstock comes forward again. Where would you like to go next? Would you like a list of
Yes.
the guests?
Yes, Daddy.
Alright.
What's
He's
up?
old enough to be his father.
I do not think I spawned you, child.
Well, I meant that in another way.
Here, from my list, Alfred Pale, I was here.
Let's check him out.
Alright.
Oh my god.
This guy. He did.
Follow me. Leads you back into the hallway.
Oh my god, this is gonna take a while.
Peter comes out in like a cold sweat after that. He leads you down the hallway, down the other side of this T intersection for about 20 doors, and then he points to another one.
I knock on it.
Surprise.
Who is it?
It's me.
It's me!
And a guy comes to the door. He's like old, but
How big is he? So I clearly
He's
have
a
to look up.
thick boy. Like he's old, but he's
Very well
really in
muscled.
shape, and he doesn't.
swallow.
He does, yeah, exactly. He doesn't look like super old. Here, I got a few pictures for you,
Oh, I am.
Images.
as always. And his left eye is just gray with wisps of swirls that go around. Here's one. Look at the left. Here's another one. Imagine the first one's more accurate, but this is just like, extra.
So
Like
he's
clothing and appearance.
He'd basically be
appearance-wise.
played by Donald Sutherland.
Yes, for
Alright.
sure.
Maybe, yeah, we'll just go with that.
Well, you wanted to.
what is it you
wanted
want?
to interrogate him.
And you look in the back and you see another guy in the back in this heavy clad armor with a big sword and flowing black hair.
Ooh.
Can
Is
we
he the
come
black
in?
Sounds fine.
I don't know. Why do you want to come in?
We have some questions regarding the death of the mayor of Davenport.
And autographs.
Yeah. He's here for autographs. I'm here for the
questions.
He opens it up
Get out of here.
and turns around and he's,
Tiberius, come.
and yeah, he's just kind of looking you down, staring you down. Hold on, I got some pictures of the guy in the back as well.
Ooh.
I jack a lot of pictures from the internet.
Who doesn't? That is a large man. Nice.
He's
Can I do an insight?
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I do an insight check on both of them? Like-
on what? Just
Like getting like their
Demeanor?
general feel. Like
yeah, sure.
okay. I got a 4.
They seem pretty chill. They're like Anthony over here, you know.
So, were you in the cathedral when he died?
Yes, I was at the gala.
What about your pal here?
Yes, he was at the gala.
How interesting!
It's not interesting. Why are you touching?
Help me out here.
No, you wanted to talk to this guy.
Okay. You alright?
Do you know if the mayor had any enemies?
Gyros.
Definitely.
Who is?
Everyone has enemies.
Okay. Okay.
Could you list some of them?
Could you? Any of them willing to murder him?
Plenty. I would take a look at the council personally.
I would kill him.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
The Brax, Everett, Sarah, all of them.
We were just there.
Okay.
Everett. Wait. What about the one with the Z?
Zoranda?
Yeah.
She's not here. She's in.
Right.
She's in a coma.
What can you tell me about Everett?
Everett Duke. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I'd say he's suspect number 1.
Why?
Well, upon the sovereign's death, he takes over as mayor of Davenport and as head for the Council of Commons.
What about Sarah?
Sarah, I don't know much about the woman, but I'm sure she has her motives.
Her real name is Sarah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man. Gonna expose this.
So what are you doing at this gala?
I was invited, as were all the other guests.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Me and my escort, Tiberius Thaddeus, and the guy in the back were invited here on political and business-related business.
Tell us what you know.
Intimidation check.
I was planning on renovating the Glorious Link. And I came to talk to the king. He invited me to this party, and here I am.
Wow, what an incredible.
Yes, truly.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. Tiberius, would you escort them out?
And the big guy kind of pushes you out and closes the door.
You escort them.
Would you like the list of guests again?
Yes,
Okay.
please, Mr. Woodstock, sir.
Well, there's Alfred Paley,
Let's go to him.
Tiberius Thaddeus, Antony, Serzo, Acolyte Sara, the Nobleman, Fenris, James Herzl, Lord and Lady Brack.
You heard the man.
Alright.
Where are we going?
Fenris. Which, you guys almost bought his book at the library.
Oh, that was that guy.
Yeah.
What book was it again?
It was... I don't remember, let me look.
Do you remember what books
I was,
Yes.
Okay, cool, because I need to write those down.
but definitely we gotta go to James Herzl next because James hurts all. Obviously, his name.
You guys were going to buy, because he kind of continued Paulus Cliff Albert's series. You were going to buy his story or Heroes of the Sixth Empire.
What do you have? What books I have?
Yeah. It was sorry, that was weird. A magic book, just a generic magic book, and I think you just got 2 generic magic books.
No, I got one from the guy that we killed.
Oh yeah, Nilith.
Yeah.
It was... That's a dark magic one. That is called...
Bad Daddy's Burger Mart.
That's why his name seemed familiar.
Who?
Alpha Pale Eye. I was just
Oh,
doing some
yeah.
reading on him, and
You bought A Day in the Light, or A Dark in the Light, which is... No.
A day.
No. You,
Of a Dark in the Light.
you bought Expanding the Mind, Shrinking the Spirit. That's right.
Expanding the Mind, Shrinking the Spirit. And
Which
the other
sounds
one
like
was
a
just...
porno, but it's not.
Doesn't sound like a porno.
You never know.
Expanding the mind, shrinking the spirit.
Sounds like some atheist book.
Yeah, kind of does.
Sounds like, or like Scientology.
Yeah.
And the other one is just
Ron L. Hubbard.
some random magic book.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
just because you were looking for a book on the channel.
Yep. Is it being stupid?
Yeah, I think this is easy. So you guys are gonna go see Fenris?
Yeah.
Whoever he said.
Okay. He
Just
leads
'cause
you
I-
down the same
I don't
hall.
give you shit.
Just because I saw that, it said that you were gonna do the Shaggy voice.
It's about,
That's the only reason.
it's about 2 doors down, and Woodstock points to another door for you.
What's up, guys?
I'm not knocking this time. I didn't pick him.
Alright. Knock on the door.
You
Hello?
wait a few seconds. Nothing.
Knock again.
And the door slowly opens to reveal this.
Oh, okay.
He keels over. He's dead. Oh, well, he didn't do it.
Too many shrooms.
Okay.
Too many
What?
shrooms.
What?
It reveals this high elf with very palish skin. And he walks up to you and kind of like scowls at all of you. Like, what do you guys want?
We would like to ask you some questions regarding the assassination of the mayor.
Are you high?
What?
Staff important.
Like,
What other mayor died tonight?
like what kind of questions?
Well, we were just wondering, first of all, if...
Did you do it?
Well, no, because he wouldn't tell us.
Alright,
No.
come on in, you can sit over there.
Nice.
And he opens the door and lets you all in.
Okay.
He's letting us into a secret.
Do you know of any reasons why? Do you know of any reasons why anyone would want to kill the mayor?
Like, as a political figure, he has a lot of enemies.
Okay, we've heard that a lot tonight. Any that would be willing to kill him?
I don't know, man.
want some Scooby snacks?
Goes over to sniff his water.
I don't know a lot. I was just invited here as a show-off, you know. Let's bring in the history professor from Elmenir. Why not, you know, man?
Alright. Thanks for your time.
Alright. Thank you, I guess.
He pushes you out and closes
Your
the door.
voice is stupid.
Alright, now it's Jeff Herzl's time.
James Herzl?
James Herzl.
Alright. So, Woodstock leads you back to the elevator, and you take it up a few floors, which is kind of interesting because everyone's been on this floor. And he opens it up, and he points to this giant door right in front.
This is the, sorry.
You alright?
PTSD.
PTSD.
What? Speak up, Woodstock. What you talking about?
Wilson!
Woodstock's having a stroke.
This is the presidential suite. This is where aristocratic members stay.
Abraham Lincoln stayed.
John Wilkes Booth stayed in this very suite.
Wow,
And
that's
he-
ironic.
Beckons you in the door.
Go ahead, Elijah. You're leading this one.
Alright.
Yes. Who is it?
It's a band of brothers. I'd like to ask you a couple questions.
What?
A what?
We're here to ask you a couple questions.
Alright. And he opens the door for you.
What's happening?
How can I help you?
Tricks me.
Alright, so you were one of the people at the party tonight, weren't
Yes.
you? Yeah.
I was.
We'd like to ask you a couple questions about the crime that was just committed. Can you tell us anything specific that you saw or that you know of that might be linked? Can you give us anything?
Well, I didn't see much except for a few cups of ale and a lot of black.
People?
Alright.
No.
So you were basically just drinking and drunk the whole time? That's what you're
Yes.
saying?
Are you drunk now?
Oh, yeah.
My head hurts, if that's what you're asking.
That's not.
Hangover.
Not yet. It's not morning.
Yeah, sorry.
Why does your head hurt?
A lot of drinks.
A lot of drinks. Were you even aware that this murder took place?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think.
Did you kill him?
How'd you find out then?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Maybe when I was drunk.
I don't know. I might have stumbled out the window and started flying and then shot an arrow. It's very possible.
Okay.
Do
Well,
you have reason to believe that anyone would want to kill me?
Well, I never liked that Everett Duke fellow, but other than that, no, not really.
You've heard his name 3 times now, guys.
Okay. Okay.
well, you enjoy your hangover, sir, and
Will do.
Enjoy your headache.
yeah, enjoy.
Will do.
See you later.
We leave.
Goodbye.
Have a good day now.
This kid.
Let's go see that Everett guy, Woodstock.
Yeah.
He leads you back onto the elevator. Come out. It's like one of the first doors to the left once you come out of the elevator.
This one.
Open up!
Who is it?
Jesus Christ.
It's me.
Sorry.
He opens up the door.
Who?
How you doing?
He's
Hey.
actually not tall. He is a little gnome.
Oh,
Is he
sweet.
as
Yo, what's
tall
up,
as-
man?
Is he as tall?
He's
as-
cranky.
is he-
No,
He's a
taller
little
than
taller than you.
He's just cranky.
you. We have some questions.
All right. Come on
He leads you in.
in.
You alright there?
Yes, fine.
You sick?
Yes, fine.
What do you
Yes,
What do you have?
Who cares?
How can I
I
help
care.
you?
We just have some questions about the murder of the mayor of Stafford.
All right. Yes, please.
How many books do you want?
600, 700.
Books.
Is there a... Oh, help me out, guys.
If you were gonna kill the mayor, how would you do it?
Personally, probably right to the head. Boom.
Well, he has the head right.
Plain and simple.
Okay.
If, were you were at the gala, right?
I was.
Where
That-
specifically in the gala were you at the time of the murder?
I was looking at the orb of dragonkind.
And,
What is that?
what exactly
It's the
does
black
that...
orb.
the black
that
orb.
the
Yeah.
King. was
Well,
really
I'm asking
nervous about.
him.
Oh, okay. It's the black orb that the king was really nervous about.
Why was he nervous?
I don't know. Looks like a black orb to me, but I don't know much of magic.
You don't?
Well, he's
No.
a gnome. What do you expect?
It could be like a gnome sorcerer.
Are you actually okay?
Yes, fine.
Do you need some medical attention?
No, it's just
He needs mental help.
probably fine, yes.
When did you get sick?
Oh, 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's coughing a lot, right? Is there anything coming out?
No, just snot.
What color is it? Is it black?
Green.
Okay.
Yellow. Translucent.
Transparent.
It's bright neon orange.
Uh-oh.
Do you know of anyone that would want to kill you?
No. Everyone loved Gygos. I mean that genuinely. Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
No one didn't like him.
No. Well, the Rogar family, but we'll totally forget them. They're not
The
important.
Rogar family.
Yes.
Tell us
They were
more about the
victims.
Rogar family.
They were victims of a massacre about 15 years ago.
Yes, and everyone blamed him for the massacre, but he didn't do it.
You seem to like this fellow quite a bit.
He was like a father to me, in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Would you have any reason to kill him?
Me? Well, I guess if you looked at it as an outsider, yes, plenty.
Well, as an outsider myself.
Give us some examples.
Well, I take over for him on both the council and as mayor of Staffanport. We were very close. That's about it, I'd say.
Okay.
Who do you think would try to kill him?
Don't tell anyone I told you this, but there is an organization. They go around places. They're known by many names, most commonly the Court of Secrets. If anyone was responsible, I would blame them.
Do you know any of their members?
I couldn't tell you for sure, but
The Rothgar family?
one of the Rogar siblings is very likely to be a member.
Which one?
I believe it was one of the daughters.
Name?
Sarah?
Quite remember.
Starts
If you like, I could look
Starts
on the
with an
wiki.
N!
I could look on the wiki if you'd like, but
that'd be great.
Yo, here, I got
Pulls
it.
out iPad.
her name was, if I remember correctly, Nerisia.
Nerys? Okay.
Do you have any idea what it
Like, in my head, I'm thinking, God damn it, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Do you have any idea where she is right now?
I do not.
Do you know if
This
she's-
is, as I told you, this group is shadows and whispers. No one.
Well, I think we have proof that they do exist.
Do you?
Well, judging from what happened tonight. And the information that you relayed to us.
Wait, do we
Very
know about
close.
that note?
I don't know. Has been
I
shared with
do.
you?
Yeah. No.
You don't know.
Only I know. So
Vin's got all the information, you know. He's keeping it to himself.
Maybe we should interrogate Vin.
I did it.
It was me.
It's me, guys.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time.
Of course.
Have a good day. We may be back.
All right. He closes the door behind you.
So
Well, we've got some suspects now.
You didn't look at everyone on the list. Do you want to, or should we report to the king?
Sure.
which one? There are two choices.
No, you didn't look into the nobleman, Lord or Lady Brack, or your friend Antony.
Let's
We can talk to Anthony
Let's look
later.
at the Bracks.
wait, Anthony.
Yeah, he's the guy we're staying with.
Right, Anthony.
The chill dude.
Yeah.
He
talk to
he
him.
wrote books on rocks,
We'll,
guys.
we'll
Come on.
talk to him
Let's,
once we're done, though.
Let's check out the Bracks. Bracks?
Bricks.
Brack.
Bricks.
You're
Smoking
trash,
some Brack
Brock.
in the back. All right.
That's nice.
Woodstock leads you down the hall, this time on the other side of the T intersection,
Mm-hmm.
and points you to dual doors that are next to each other.
Are they on the wiki?
No.
No, they're not. Okay. Because
Darn.
no. Like
You just slightly. They are. On
A
one
little
page.
bit?
They're on one page.
okay. Okay. Well, I've read the wiki a lot. Some of this information is clashing.
It's all secrets and shrouds, you know. All right.
Sounds familiar.
Who's knocking on the door?
Who is
It's
Kaiser
Peter.
Soze?
Why me?
Because I don't want to knock again.
Because it's so hard to just knock.
My hand hurts. I was branded like a couple days ago.
Just use your other hand.
Who is it?
Want to?
Hello there. Who is it?
Hey, it's your boy.
Skinny penis. Is that you?
Yes.
No, he opens up the door, and it's this very tall, formal-looking,
Elegant.
well-dressed, you know, aristocratic fellow. In the back is this tall lady with light brown hair.
I better just leave now,
in
because
a
obviously I'm not
purple
gonna be able to
dress.
speak.
No, you're good here. Don't worry.
She ugly.
Yeah.
He's only for blondes.
She's got like a big wart right here.
Nice. It's like
With
Nanny
like
McPhee. Is she
Quick,
like,
shield your eyes!
is she like Nanny
A
McPhee?
little bit.
Ugh.
Not that old, but
Not that old, but yeah.
How can I help you?
Young Nanny McPhee.
We have some questions about the death of the late mayor.
Why are
By order of the king!
you sound like a
Come inside.
Comes inside.
You got it.
Come on!
Alright. Sit. Ash. Make it quick, though. I must be heading back to Soulgrade very soon.
Well, first of all,
Why in such a rush?
I'm on the Council of Com, and right now they are running with 2 members, and I would like the Council to not fall apart in my absence, and for Soulgrade to not enter a war like most of Com is right now.
I guess that makes sense.
first of all, do you know of anyone who would want to kill the mayor?
The mayor.
The mayor.
The mayor was very suicidal. Yes, I do.
Spill.
There is a group who exists mainly on Quercatal, mainly in Gelaibu, known simply as the Court. And they are, what I would say, a very likely candidate for this travesty.
Do you know any of their members?
No one does. That's why it's the Court of Secrets, not the Court of... Oh, hello, I'm Jim.
Well, you just called it the court earlier.
Do you have reason? Do you know anyone that could be a
Yes,
member?
yes, I do. There is a bar that exists in a district of the city.
We went to that bar.
Shut up.
Yeah, I almost died.
Again.
Got him. Yes, there is.
Are you sick too?
That was me. That was
Everyone is sick.
Yeah, that was me. That wasn't me.
There is a bar that exists in the Polyak district of this city that is said to be home to them. I do not know the name of the bar or the location, simply that it is in the Polyak district near the Imperial Library.
Okay.
Great.
Have you heard of the Rogar family?
That name does sound familiar.
Yeah, they were.
If I remember correctly, that was one of the massacres that happened in Staffanport.
Mm-hmm.
Just one.
Well, we have reason to believe that they may be responsible.
That is very likely. I hate to say it, but I do believe at least one, if not more, of the siblings who survived the massacre joined a group of sorts, very possibly the Court of Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Do you know where the family is now?
I do not.
22.
Do you know anyone who does know?
Oh, alright. Yeah, this is a fat lie.
Wait, which part?
That
He doesn't know anything about the Rogar family.
Okay.
That was the lie, or?
Yeah, he doesn't know. Like, it's clear he's just making it up that they went and did something like this.
Okay. Ooh, that's an achievement. Gotta remember that.
Yeah, remember that.
Hold on. Excuse me for 1 second, and I pull these two people aside.
Yes, I'll be right back too.
I was like, guys, he's fucking lying.
Alright.
Watch your language.
Shit. Fuck. Sorry. God damn it.
The Christian.
This is a Christian podcast.
Christian podcast.
So,
He was lying about he does know stuff about the Rogar family, more than he's letting on.
so I'll spill my coffee on them, and you pull your musket.
It's a pistol? A recon that? Excuse me?
Musket pistol.
What do you guys think we should do? I feel like we should call him out.
Sure. Go for it. Alright, cut the crap.
I shouldn't have to run these words in a rhythm.
Okay. Elijah, Vin, what were you saying?
Alright, so
Jake the dog and Vin the human, the half elf.
In the half.
What's up?
alright, so I guess we turn around and I'm just like, you know what? I was in Nam with a jerk.
Oh, great.
He got shot right in the head.
With an arrow.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on.
So yo, could you like evaluate on this family massacre stuff? Like,
Yeah.
when
We know
and
about that.
About 13 years ago, in the port city of Staffanport, a group was hired by someone to pillage and murder families within the city and take certain artifacts from their home.
What type of artifacts?
Anything really. There wasn't a lot. Swords, daggers, coins.
I pull out the pistol and be like, does this look familiar to you?
And for like just a split second, you see like that face of could I see that?
No.
You can see it fine.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, just like you can see it fine from here.
I cannot identify it if you don't let me see.
You're terrible. I'm like holding him at gunpoint. And now I suggest you talk, unless you want to end up with a bullet.
You should make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
This is gonna be a fight.
He pulls out his musket.
Then we
It's a
also
standoff.
I got a 15.
15?
Yeah.
0, 1, 3.
7, 5, 2. Yeah, you feel your body like slowly cramping up, and your grip loosens a little bit, but then you're just kind of like shake it off. No, it happened.
Is Woodstock in here with us?
No, he's not in the hole.
Woodstock's always.
He's just always chilling in the hole.
He's getting girls.
Always.
Okay.
You know what's
You go with
So I'm aware that he was trying to do something to me.
I'd say so, yeah. Or someone.
Someone.
no means.
Do I see the lady?
Yeah, she's behind him in like a chair.
Okay.
What's she doing? She's just sitting there.
She's knitting.
Okay.
What's going on?
She's like,
Nanny McPhee over there.
he's like, hey, he's at gunpoint.
This happens every day.
Third time this week.
Start telling the truth. I say to him.
The truth about what?
The Rogar family, the murders, the massacre.
That is the truth, plain and simple.
You know where they are.
I
You
don't.
know more about them than you're letting on.
Does anybody have some pliers?
Who is behind the massacres?
Who was behind them? Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I was not on the council at the time. The council possibly might know. I myself am very unaware.
Are you threatening me, Master
Is he lying
If you're
again?
such an important
No,
part of
God,
the
I'm insulted.
if you said that you're a big part of the council, yes,
I am.
and that they would fall apart if you were gone,
It's highly likely.
but you claim to not know anything about a major event that they were involved in,
I was not on the council at the time of the massacres.
but you'd think they'd still educate you, regardless.
I am not to make those decisions. Those decisions were made by Sovereign Gaivos, as he was the head of the council, and now will be made by Mr. Everett Duke.
Fair enough.
Can I make another insight check to see if he's lying?
Sure.
18.
Nope.
So he's not lying?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, if you roll a 20, he's lying.
Yeah.
If you roll an 18.1,
Um,
21-sided dice.
why were you lying about the Rogar family?
Because it is a travesty, and I am uncomfortable talking about such.
So you.
Well, you better start talking.
What do you want to know?
Why, what
Leaves.
what was the importance of the artifacts that they were collecting?
The artifacts, well, I don't know much of what they collected. All I know is they took one of two of great importance.
What were
What
they?
were they?
Battle cries, horns, that belong to an ancient wizard.
I think you mean sorcerer.
Yes. I believe he was an arcanist, actually. And if you've been paying attention, maybe you stop looking in the wrong place. That stupid court minister up there, Archmage Serzo, has a very similar horn hanging from his belt.
Thinking back, I'm like, yeah.
Orange
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a second. What else do you know about the Rogar family?
Well, they were in possession of one of these horns, as well as a few other trinkets that were taken. Most of the family was killed, except I believe 3 members survived.
Just the 3, I think.
Do you know anything about the daughter?
Which one?
Yeah,
Is there 2 daughters?
There was
2
2
daughters and a son.
Who's the one?
Just
that
me,
starts
the
with
daughters.
Naricia?
that? Nutties. What do you know about Nutty? Yeah.
Naricia.
Oh, after the massacre, I know she abandoned most of society and kind of went rogue, to say.
Got him! I love how you're still doing that.
Just the whole time.
Like that's necessary.
It is necessary.
What else do you want?
I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Hand over your wallet.
You can see like actual fear in his eyes now, and he kind of tilts his head and looks on the barrel of your pistol.
What are you looking at?
Something wrong?
Tell us,
Of course.
please.
What's on your mind,
It's just the initials that are carved on that weapon.
I forgot what
AC.
AF.
they were. AF.
Ooh.
Not that AF.
Thick. Yeah.
That's the full transcription.
Those initials.
There wasn't enough room for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I just wrote AF.
It's something I fear. That's it. That's all.
Why do you fear it?
What do the initials stand for?
I don't know.
Why do you fear it then?
It's a rumor of sorts. Much like the Court of Secrets.
Please tell
Tell
me.
us the
Tell me
rumor.
the rumor.
About the rumor! Spill the beans!
Why is this guy being so annoying? I swear to God, this guy's the worst.
They're initials that belong to a very powerful magic user of sorts that is rumored to exist. And some say he lives in Aldkin, some say Soulgrade, which is unknown. He's just something that anyone with smarts would fear.
Why?
It's very powerful and has his hands in a lot.
Like what?
Wait, what?
He has his hands in a lot of places.
Like a
Like
bag of
his pants.
Cheetos.
Like his
and-
pants.
Like my wife!
Like what kind of things is he involved in?
Nasty business.
Where
Like
have you
what?
Real nasty business.
Many have said he runs drug rings or child child trafficking, and some say he may have
Where did
been
you-
responsible for the massacre that happened in Staffordport.
What do you say?
I don't know. It's just something I fear.
Do you know anyone that knows where he could be?
Well, off the top of my head,
Where do you recognize this gun here from?
I've never seen anything like it before.
False.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
Alright. A colleague of mine has something similar. His name is Oyman. Oyman.
Oyman.
Oyman.
He owns a gun range.
Oyman.
Similar how?
Same design. I don't know precisely how that machine works, but
You want to find
if
out?
it works the same as his, I think I know.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
It's a nice suit. Hate to mess it up.
Do we have any more questions for him?
Did we already ask him something?
No.
Who do
You
you
may
think?
have the king keep an eye.
Who do you think killed the mayor?
The Court of Secrets.
He pushed it away. So it's really-
This?
yeah.
sir, we're gonna leave, but don't go poking around in things you don't understand.
Of course.
And
'Cause he
we
always
may
feels
have
what
you
you
don't understand.
All right.
we may have
Get
the
it?
king have one of his guards keep an eye on you because we're with him.
Whatever suits you. I will be heading back to Soulgrade tomorrow if everything goes to plan.
Just make sure you're.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe out there.
Alright, thank you very much.
Don't go far from Soulgrad.
Thanks very much.
Why'd you laugh at Tyler? That is a way to pronounce it. There's two
No, it's
pronunciations.
just, no, I was laughing because it's like, don't go anywhere, like, he's gonna listen.
Thank you.
I love
Guys,
Guys,
that guy's full of
guys,
shit.
guys.
Keep an eye on
you.
him.
Guys, let's egg his door.
Is there anyone else you'd like to look to before we head back?
Does your assistant know anything? Your
Anthony.
knitting girl?
Why would Anthony do it?
You mean
Well-
Lady Brack?
Yeah,
Lady
she-
Sable Black. Brack.
Yeah.
Right.
Mrs. Brack.
I don't know.
Maybe we should go back and
So sometimes the wife is just as bad.
Do you want to go back?
Not sure why not.
Knock on his door again.
Yes.
We have some
Check
questions
with
for
one
the
other
missus.
person.
Sable! And she kind of looks up from her knitting and puts it down.
Ew.
Just say like, "That's a nice mole you got there."
Got him.
What questions do you have for Elijah?
Are you aware that your husband has
He's
been
a
lying
lying
to us for the past like half hour?
Do you recognize this? Holding up the gun.
Yes, I've seen it with
This is his wife.
a colleague of mine.
She sounds like you.
She's like 40.
40 going on 85.
That's right. Which colleague? Hey, you know what?
Mr. Ross, I do believe.
Roz?
Yes.
I thought it was Unib or whatever.
Who?
Unib?
There was definitely an U in it.
Mr. Oyman Ross.
Oyman. That doesn't sound right. Turn back to the house and you tell him lies again!
No, he said Oyman.
Oyman. Okay.
Is it on?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know anything?
Are you friends with my husband?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, we definitely are very close friends. He tells us all his secrets.
Oh.
Do you know anything about the Rogar thing?
Oh, yes, they were massacred, most nearly. It's happened for quite a months ago.
Are you? Do you know of their whereabouts right now? Where they are?
3 of them survived, and I couldn't tell you where they went.
Elijah, any other questions?
Are you aware that your husband has been lying to us for the past half hour?
Oh, I wasn't listening. I was focused.
On what?
Yes.
Does he lie very often?
Oh, all men do.
Can I make an insight check on her to
Sure
see if
thing.
she's just putting up a facade?
A facet.
What do you know about?
A fast one.
I got a 14.
You
A
suck.
14.
Yeah, 14.
She seems pretty genuine. Little Alzheimer's.
Okay.
At 40.
Yep. It's the hard knock life.
It's
man.
really
Okay.
It's the hard knock.
Your husband doesn't lie very often, does he?
Oh no, he does.
Only when
Right,
he
he's a
feels that he's in
politician.
danger.
Yes.
I don't have any questions anymore.
Well, I suppose.
Can I?
Thank you
Oh
for your
man,
time.
I want to like.
I told you to go to Bouge.
We should check him out.
Bourgeoisie.
Bouge.
That's how it's spelled.
Bouge.
Who?
Fuck you.
He didn't know
It's like beige, but it's
I was looking for like.
who he was,
He
not
is.
like.
He's the alchemist in the dungeon, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna set their house on fire. Excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry, some personal feelings being
Let's
brought up.
spray paint like some genitals.
Because it's blood.
Because it's funny.
Yeah. Can I like search around the apartment?
You want to do like just walk around, kind of like
Yeah.
eyeball search?
Yeah.
We'll do
Search and seizure.
We'll do perception for that because you're not like rummaging.
Right.
Go through
Can
all
I
the
go through all
drawers.
your like, all of your?
All of your things.
You have any trapdoors?
I got a
Without
23.
a ward?
You
find any secret?
There's
doors?
not a lot off the usual. He's got a sword in the corner. Lots
It's
of
a
lots of
clothes.
papers.
Like,
Lots of fine attire hanging up in like a closet type area.
Mhm.
I think I
not
have
much.
this mystery just
Okay.
about figured out.
Okay.
Is she from, like,
I'm
Louisiana?
gonna exit the apartment.
All right.
no, I'm going to big.
Is everyone else walking out?
Yes.
All right.
We're done here.
Okay. Where?
Let's go see Boo.
Have fun with your knitting, Nanny McFeely.
Like you see her as we close the door.
Yeah, come with me. It leads you back to the elevator.
Breaks the sound barrier.
Was that
That was definitely his arm. Not the door.
And he leads you into the dungeon area that you're pretty familiar with.
I recognize this place.
I was locked down here for killing 2 guys.
You made a lot of friends here, right?
That one guard who spit in my face. Let's go find him.
You guys stay here. I'll be right back.
Bye.
And I go find Booge.
Alright, are you two gonna just leave him?
Yep.
Where are you heading? Just back to the king?
Yeah, maybe we should go back.
Well, he
Well-
can.
Yeah, he can.
Oh, right.
He
I
can.
will. You stay behind and make sure he doesn't get in any trouble.
Maybe I'll just like go with you.
You don't want.
Just stay here.
Yeah,
Why?
just guard the elevator.
Why?
Make sure you keep him in eyesight.
We get teleported to you.
I meant I should go with him.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys start walking through the dungeon. There's a lot of guards here kind of like eyeing you, but they're not.
Hey, you recognize me?
I killed your friend!
How's it feel?
You begged
You're next.
like a dog.
Like a dog. And you run into this guy who's kind of sitting in the back of the desk with a bunch of flasks and stuff, and he's scrawling stuff down.
good. Hey, Dad.
Well, who are you?
You're Booge, right?
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
name.
I'm Falcone.
What do you want?
He's got like the.
No gun, I'm insulted.
He's got like the tattoos. everywhere.
He's got a snake one that runs down here into his
that's
shirt.
edgy.
That's hot.
Ooh.
And it comes out on his arm.
Whoa, that's so edgy.
He's an edgy guy.
Oh.
What do you want? You know I'm busy.
Oh yeah, doing what?
My job, you dingus. What do you want?
Ooh. Get him out of here.
Okay, come here, Fuzz.
Your parents, they baked. Like a dog.
I pull.
Yeah, I'm just imagining him walking like into his place, like going like, "How you doing?" and then standing there for like, 10 consecutive seconds just doing this, while he's like staring at him, like, "Dude, what do you want?"
What?
No, I pull Buzz out of earshot from Booge and like, do we trust the Archmage system?
No, I don't. I mean, no one seems to have a very high opinion of him. He did have that horn, so
That horn's very important.
how do you know that?
I read the
Are
wiki.
you cheating?
No, like, well, A, it was a part of the list of artifacts, and B, my past, and so.
Yeah, I mean, your family owned one of the horns, so you probably know
Right.
at least basically what it is.
Right.
Okay.
I know how this whole game's gonna go.
Okay, Buzz, you're gonna die.
I read the wiki.
You're dead in the next act. Come on.
Sorry.
No,
Nothing personal, kid.
Teleports behind you.
I like pull out the vial and just give it a little flick and catch it in my hand. I'm like, I show it to Buzz and I'm like, the Archmage told me to give this to Boosh here. I don't know why, but I'm wondering if I
Can you
should.
hurry up? I'm trying to work.
Let's go back to work!
You gotta get a sausage and bucket pizza.
What are you thinking here, Buzz? Wait, could I replicate this poison myself?
Maybe we give it.
I am proficient in a poison.
It'd be tough, but maybe possible.
Let's
You have
let's
to roll
get.
a
Let's keep. Don't give it to him yet.
15.89.
But
Okay.
Let's
Exactly.
Let's keep it for a little bit. See if
Okay.
you can do anything with it, and then we'll see what happens. And
Alright,
then you can
cool.
give it to him.
What do you want?
Nothing! Came to the wrong place. And I leave.
Your voice sucks. Fuck him.
You know what? Go
wait,
get a
is
sausage
there-
and bucket
Is there a place where I could try to replicate it? That's
Well,
not
you have a
Booj's place.
poisoner's kit, right?
I yeah.
You could set it up anywhere. It
Okay.
would just take a while,
How long is a while?
like 1.5 days.
That's not too.
Well, what about Booj's place? His place is already set up. There's probably the poisoner's kit there, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yo, you want to distract him?
Okay.
Definitely.
Dude, would I be able to do that?
It'd take like an hour. Probably.
What am I supposed to do?
You
I don't know, go
Sleep
pull
with
it.
him.
Well, so you want me to lead him out of the room? You want me to actively lead him out of the room that he's in?
Well, yes. And, well, say it's like some important business or something that maybe one of the prisoners is sick. What about that guy? That
Maybe
guy.
I'll
What's that guy's name? He
Everett
seemed,
Duke?
Yeah, he seemed very
I'll go-
sick.
Maybe I'll see. I'll be like the Archmage wants to talk to you or something, and then just like have him go there for
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I was like,
Cool.
and I go back and I was like, wait, I forgot. There was a message I needed to deliver.
Oh, look, you can speak. What is it?
The Archmage wants to talk to you.
Alright.
Have fun.
And he leaves.
Okay.
Wait, he's right there.
He's back!
I wait. Like, wait. Is there like a door or something?
Yeah. It's like a...
Did the door close on his way out?
The door is the elevator. This is kind of long down
Oh,
the long
okay.
hall.
I wait until like I see him go up the elevator and then I immediately start to.
Alright.
Where and I'm
Do
just,
it.
And where am I? I'm just like
It's gonna be... What is it? It's proficiency plus...
where am I? I'm just like
You're
there.
just chilling there still.
Maybe I'll like, and then if he comes back early, I'll just be like, hey.
Hold on. Can I see the dungeon DM? No. Actually, Xanathar's.
And if he comes back early, I'll just be like, this.
Well,
person
no.
is sick.
It gives
I don't know
descriptions.
this guy.
It gives descriptions on all the tools and stuff.
Yeah.
We're wasting time.
Yeah, I think it's a roll plus intelligence plus proficiency. If I remember correctly.
Poisoner's tools. Wait, what? 83, 84.
I wake up every evening.
Here.
Big
There's
smile
the-
on my face.
Poisoner's.
Never seems
Why
out
are
of
you
place.
saying train?
Is
That
it
is
like-
train.
No, that's a. Who is that? I don't remember.
I swear that's train. Elijah's been like really absent from his life.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see the kid.
We'll do just intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
And proficiency.
Okay. Cool. I got a 9. I rolled a 9 that first time.
Alright. you go to start pouring some stuff looking at it, and there's a flame and your fingers get burned and you spill one of the vials on the wood floor.
Moron.
Jeez.
Dude, what are you doing?
Clean that up.
No! Alright,
Have the
alright.
fire with your hands.
Was that just like within the first 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh god, is there any water?
There's a bucket of water kind of to the right off this side.
Water doesn't exist.
Yeah, water doesn't exist in this world. You've been watching the lore videos?
We need to get Buddy to do some more videos.
Can I try again?
Yeah, sure.
Oh jeez.
0. 1. The whole building explodes.
Like I'm shaking off my hand and I go at it again.
I got this. I'm good.
21. That's a lot better.
Okay, yeah.
21.
It takes you...
21.
You're surprised, actually, at how fast you can do this. About 20 minutes, you're able to put something together that looks fairly similar and smells almost the same.
Peter, you want to taste
And
this?
then you can just hear out in the distance.
Has like the smoke cleared and is the mess gone?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay, and I
And
like
the door opens.
can I like slide under the table and pretend and like dive into a cell?
Starts walking. Sure.
I do that.
Starts walking out.
I do the same
And
thing.
can I make a? I'm gonna try to hide too.
Yeah, stealth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
You
the
gotta
same
do
thing.
stealth.
Okay. Oh jeez.
And
These
what?
are cool, though.
What the hell? You know, there was no message from me. What?
16.
Where these bastards go?
What was it?
One.
You can re-roll it. You're a halfling.
Oh yeah! I forgot about that.
Oh dear.
5. He got a 6 total.
He sees you jump into the cell and he comes over. He's like,
There was no message. What are you doing? Why are you sending me on wild goose chases, eh?
I'm sorry. I thought he said that he needed you for something.
Yeah, little bastards.
he sits back down.
Have a nice day.
Keeps scrolling,
Have a nice day.
seemingly not noticing that anything's been tampered with.
Okay. Can
Have a nice
I
day.
can I like stealth to the door?
Sure.
Okay.
I get a
You don't need
14.
to. You can just like.
Okay. Okay. Well, I rolled a 22 anyways.
I just wanted to like.
He notices
test.
you. You actually just slide right by into the elevator.
Slide on in.
So
in the
what hell
DMs.
Do I just leave
Sure.
then?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you're in like this really heavy plate armor.
Does okay. We'll go back to him later. Okay. Let's where did he go?
I went to go talk to the
And
queen.
then Johnny appears next to you guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot he existed.
What same thing
Where
with
has
Scarlet?
he been?
Yeah.
Where has he been this whole time?
Just alright.
Okay, and we go to the king.
Alright. Start heading up. Elijah!
Yep.
This is you.
You walk in and the king's like, have we found anything? I forgot what the king's voice sounds like.
Probably like that.
It's close enough.
It's either that or it's British.
Oi, mate, you didn't find anything.
Oh, listen, mate, you bloody wanker.
Well, Your Honor, we didn't really find anything much. We talked to the guests that were on Woodstock's list, and
all.
everybody is seeming to.
You just skip the end the note.
Alright, everybody is seeming to mention, in some form or another, the Court of Secrets.
Oh, yes. I've heard of them. Do you have any concrete evidence that would...
I do,
Possible.
in fact. Now, could you keep this between us? This Mr. Kingston
Of course.
pulls out note
Where'd you find this?
on the tip of the arrow.
Well, then this is just the tip of the iceberg.
The ants.
He looks at it and he looks mortified, like dead inside. And then up comes all the other hooligans.
Is
Dang,
Serzo
time
there?
passes real quick.
Serzo is not there, yeah, it's expediency's sake, you know, whatever. Serzo is probably in the court.
Okay. Did I recognize the horn that he was wearing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it the
yeah.
one from my house or not?
You would say so, yes, but you also know there's
More. Like,
more than one of them.
Right. Okay, cool. Not a yes, not a no. Perfect DM answer.
And he kind of looks at it.
It's worse than I thought then.
What is?
This assassination, it's a big conspiracy. Everything going to hell one step at a time.
I have a quick question.
Keep it PG, alright? Don't use the H
Pulls his
word.
pants down.
What's up?
Why did you seem worried with that orb? And I point to the dragon, whatever.
That is a very powerful artifact. It was brought to me by Archmage Serzo Trazel.
He's
And,
been mentioned a lot.
and he tells me to fear it. And so I do.
So do you recognize the initials AF?
I pull out my muscle.
Not
and like,
thick.
thick
Not thick. Oh my god. I knew it.
I pull out my pistol and I shoot.
My wife was thick AF.
Until
My
the accident.
Until she got liposuction.
I do not. I also do not recognize this device.
Well,
One of who was it?
Brax or whatever.
Yeah, the brat.
Sir Brack seemed to.
He
Recognize
definitely recognized it. He didn't seem to. He definitely recognized it.
No, you interrupted me.
Oh, Lord Saren.
Yes.
And he said that he feared those initials.
I've
said there
never
was a-
heard of this thick AF.
He also
He never said the
He
thick.
fears the
He,
thickness.
he also lied on
The thick.
several occasions when we were asking him questions.
Yeah, cause you were like send a guard down there, keep an eye on me, something.
Of course.
He also tried to use some magic on me when I pulled it out.
Well, I'm sure he was fearful of what the device did.
Well, he
Cannot blame him for that.
Well, he seems pretty
You should be
fearful.
too. Shoots the king.
What do you know about the road?
They were one of the families affected during
Massacre.
the sack, yes.
And only 3 of them survived. Yes.
I could not tell you. I feared that they all died.
That's what
Why
we've
did you-
heard
Why did you fear that? They
on multiple occasions.
I just figured the massacre killed all the families.
Why did you fear that they were dead?
Because of the
Because they could
50-foot
retaliate?
circle that the house completely destroyed. That whole business. No.
Yes, there was a destruction of their house. There was a big explosion, from what I've been told. I figured they all died.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Well, several people have mentioned the name over the course of our interrogations. Seem to hold them in suspicion.
Interesting. I'll have my guards look into it.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Craig.
Thanks.
I appreciate what you have done. And he reaches behind his throne and pulls out this fat bag. And you're like going.
He drops
Is
it in
it
your
thick
hand,
AF?
and there's 25 copper.
Wow, that sucks. Wow, screw you, King.
He
suck,
already
dude.
gave you 38 gold and a bunch of other stuff, so
Wait, he gave us 38 gold?
give Elijah 38 gold.
Yeah, that's right. Boy.
Elijah's keeping it all to himself.
How much? 30? What was it?
25
30?
copper.
Each or just?
No, just a big bag. And he goes,
So I'll get 13. You get 12.
Okay. Not splitting it with Elijah?
No.
not splitting it with anyone.
Was it 35 or 38?
It's 35. I believe.
0.
Okay.
0 gold.
And now I ask you once again to complete the task that I've asked of you.
Can I ask you about Archmage Serzo?
Of course, yes.
How long have you known him?
Oh. He's been with the court for 10 so years, I'd say.
Okay.
What do you know about? What was his name? Boo. His
Oh.
name sounds like Booze.
Oh, Booge?
Booze.
Oh, the alchemist. He's a good man. A little stingy, but good nonetheless.
Yeah, you can say that again. Is the Archmage, is he trustworthy?
I trust him with my life many times, and he has not failed me yet.
Well, there's a first time for everything, I suppose.
Did you just like mumble that? What do you know about that horn that he has?
It is one of 4 very important magical artifacts. They are called the Horn of the Great Goat.
Ooh.
It amplifies magical abilities along with other characteristics that I do not understand.
Do you know how you came into possession of it?
From what I know, it belonged in his family for generations.
Let's get Dark Soul break. Increases magic velocity.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the 20 copper pieces.
25.
20. Oh, sorry.
Well, I figure you must be on your way. It's getting late.
It's like 1 a.m. in the morning.
Maybe you should have a night's rest before you set out on your journey.
Where are we
sir.
going again?
Mount Prosperous and all the
all
other.
the other places. Alright, well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One last thing, Mr. King.
Columbo!
No, okay, what?
What?
Would you mind unbinding at least one of the bound from this floor
Can you please?
so that we can do multiple missions at once without me having to be by myself?
Oh, I'd love to, but you'd have to go talk to Serzo. That's not nice.
Okay.
Okay, let's go down to Booge real fast. Get on Serzo's good side. He told me to give the poison to that guy.
Alright. You step back into the elevator, back down, step out into the chambers.
I confidently walk into the Booge's area.
Oh, look who it is. The person who can't read or write. What do you want?
Yeah, cut the crap.
And I pull out the tiny vial that ooh wait. Arr. I don't trust Serzo. I don't trust him.
Well, maybe we give it
Whatever.
to him and see
Yeah.
his reaction.
Yeah. Serzo asked me to give you this.
Oh, is this another one again? Oh, yeah, Suzo wants to talk to you. Yeah, eat my shorts.
No. He
Eat
told
my
me to
shorts.
give you this.
Eat my
You
shorts.
jackass.
Eat
Well,
my
it's a poison.
No shit.
Something wrong?
I've just never seen this before, you know? It looks like it's from nightleaf extract or something of the sort, but couldn't tell you how it works.
You wanna find out?
I don't know why it went from Italian to Jersey, but you know.
We got water.
It's all I can tell you. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Have a good day now.
You too.
Jackass.
Eat my shorts.
Okay, and then I guess we go see Serzo. Okay.
How you doing, Mr. Serzo?
You step out back into the court, which you and Johnny have been to, but the rest of you do not recognize. There's those
Whoa.
4 statues and the one that's covered in front.
Right.
Serzo's up on his stand.
I've been there.
Yo Elijah, you wanna go repeat your request?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to do it because that'll look bad.
Pardon me,
Just like
Mr.
nudging.
Serzo. I would appreciate it.
Something.
Actually, hold on. I
Sorry.
I tell him what Boosh told me.
So, the poison is unrecognized. Interesting. I'll be right back.
Yeah, look what you did.
Let me just fix my camera.
Mr. This will definitely let me know what the poison is.
Yes.
It's iocane powder. The odorless, tasteless.
I bet my life on it.
Interesting.
I bet I've spent my
This confirms a suspicion I've had.
And what is that?
iocane.
That a secret group that exists in this city is behind all of this.
The Court of Secrets.
Yes. Precisely.
That's
What do you know about them?
Oh, quite a bit.
Oh, I know.
Anything you can tell us?
They take up residence in many taverns and bars across the city, preferably the Polyak district.
Yeah, we know all about the Polyak district.
That's where Gabriel's shop is.
Yeah, it's right across from the bar, or the bar's behind it.
Yeah.
I
And
meant because we like
Yes,
fought
yeah,
people.
I know. That's the bar I was talking about.
I know.
they are bent on creating political destruction and manipulation that will lead to war in Korkatol. A second great division, perhaps.
Now's your chance. Nice.
Well, thanks for all that.
Nice one.
Mr. Surzo,
Yes.
I have a favor to ask. Could you unbind one of these 4 from your spell for the purpose of me not being by myself, and that we can do multiple quests that the king has asked for us all at once?
What's that?
This is the horn.
It's a mug of ale. It's the horn of Aslan.
All right.
Thanks, dude.
Am I free?
I appreciate it.
You are not free, no.
Damn it!
Yeah, you
Johnny is now bound to Elijah.
All right.
No.
Johnny.
No, dude.
What's that horn?
It's just the horn of Aslan.
It is one of 4 horns that belong to an archness known as the Grey Goat.
Where'd you get it?
Don't even think about stealing it.
It's been in my family for 20 generations.
Dang, that's a while.
Yes.
It's an old horn. Cool.
Yeah. It is. Okay.
I recognize that horn.
If that is all you have, I ask that you leave now.
Thank you.
Alright, see you later, dude.
Quick question,
All
Mr.
right,
Surzo.
bye.
Yes.
Happening.
So, in this situation, if one of us was to jump down a cliff and it was more than the 50-foot range, would they appear then?
How does
they
this
hit
magic
the ground?
work?
In theory?
Theoretically, yes.
Cool.
Like, can I ask him more about the magic that binds?
Binds.
Yeah.
We have been done by the blood. Undone by the blood.
Yes, what do you like to know?
What is it?
It is a very strong ancient incantation that is meant to hold prisoners to their punishers.
Ooh.
Okay. Can you tell me some of its properties?
Read a book.
Oh,
Give me the book!
no.
And he's gone. He left.
Okay, yeah.
Read a book, faggot. Part 3, Dylan fiddling with the camera for an hour.
Gotta reload.
Is this where we want to stop?
Probably.
Dylan,
Okay.
you better title this.
Yeah, we have to talk to Anthony first and then we can stop.
Why do we have to talk to Anthony?
Because we're gonna go to bed, but he was also one of the
He's
people
a
on
party
the list.
guest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we're just like, yo, Anthony, you see anything? He'd be like, nah. And we go to bed.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Okay. Well, let's go talk to Anthony.
Alright, you return to your quarters, and he is in the room adjacent to you.
Is he sleeping?
No.
Alright.
Yo, Anthony!
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Sorry, I'm just busy.
Just quick couple questions.
Quibble question.
Quick couple questions.
Of course, yes.
Do you Well, this is more for personal uses, but
Everyone's voice has become the same.
Not distinguish anyone.
this binding magic
Where am I?
that binds me and or us together. Do you know of it?
Not particularly.
Do you know where I can find information about it besides Serzo, because he's being a jackass?
Read a book.
Perhaps in a
And I
book
only know about rocks.
by my less than.
I
I
pull
would-
out the book and the expanding the mind, shrinking the spirit. This book?
Not that book, but that author.
Do you know what the book might be titled?
A Light in the Dark. But good luck finding it. It's been destroyed for years.
It's been destroyed 4 years, page by page. It's been burned.
Turns into freaking the Holocaust all over.
The book.
Okay, you two can take over questioning now.
All right. Yo, so did you notice anything in particular suspicious about the murder?
Well,
I
right,
did it.
It was me.
That's very suspicious.
right before the murder, I saw someone leave the room.
Which was?
What is their filthy names?
Was it Everett? Brack?
It was not either of them. It was. What is his name? The
Yes.
one with the wispy eye.
Alfred Pale
Yes, him.
Watch your
him.
language.
That's his name.
All right.
Okay.
Did he seem to be in a hurry, or was he just going to the bathroom?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not good with social situations.
I mean, because people could leave a lot. I mean, to go to the bathroom, to go thick, I mean.
Get a snack.
Okay. Anything else you can tell us? Maybe about the Rogar family?
The Rogars. I've heard the name, but I couldn't tell you who they are.
Okay. Is that it for the question, guys?
Check.
I'm sure.
Insight?
Inside.
Yeah, insight. Can I do one of those on
Go for it.
about the Rogars?
Anthony's been lying this whole time.
Plus your insight.
His real name isn't Anthony.
It's-
16.
Annie.
He seems like he knows a little, but kind of doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to press it right now.
Well, it's late anyway. We should all get some rest.
Are you all leaving tomorrow?
Most
We
likely.
are, indeed.
We gotta do some quests for the king.
Quests!
Well, if I may ask something,
Mm-hmm.
let me consult the wiki real quick.
Let me consult the wiki.
Are we the only ones who don't know about this wiki?
What is this wiki? He reaches into his pocket and pulls out this shiny, shiny jewel.
Can I accept it from him?
Before you leave tomorrow, if you would give this to a friend of mine in the Jewelers District.
Sure.
His name is Abraham, and his shop is called Abraham's.
Genius
Great.
name.
Okay.
Shop is called Lincoln's.
Well,
The shop is called Six Semper Tyrannis.
okay, well, thank you very much.
Well, I bid you good night, and I hope I see you before you leave tomorrow.
Sweet dreams, Anthony.
Alright.
And I guess that's where we'll end it.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna end it for 2 days.
Okay. What time is it?
Anthony's
Four?
been lying the
4:02.
whole time.
Really?
No.
Why'd you say that?